You're watching Deprogrammed. This is the New Culture Forum's latest show, devoted to fighting back against the forces of ideological conformity, particularly among the young. My name's Harrison Pitt, I'm a senior editor at the European Conservative, and I'm delighted to be joined today, as ever, by Evan Riggs, who is a freelance journalist and a man who will need no introduction, the highly distinguished historian David Starkey. Every revolutionary from Robespierre to Mao has acknowledged that in order to advance the total transformation of society, to administer your favoured ideological medicine, it's a pretty good idea to alienate people from their own history. And we certainly live in a culture in which people are severely alienated from their own history. And in many ways, what we would want, and what I imagine you would want young people to do, is to go and study history at university to feel. That's my question.
Taught by the kind of people who teach
that's my question. We're in a bit of a difficult situation because on the one hand, you should be encouraging people to do that sort of thing. Yet I wonder if you're optimistic about the historical profession and whether you think young people, either whether they're on the right or in the centre, reasonably apolitical, but they care about historical accuracy, should they go to these institutions or should they learn history another way?
Well, the point is, of course, that the monopoly of the universities is manifestly collapsing, as I think the universities are. What we're doing now.
True.
The breakdown of media uniformity. What is now the extraordinary kind of polluted ocean of the internet, in which are the wonderful things and terrible things. And the problem is that we haven't really given young people, or indeed anybody, the tools to discriminate, because the tools of forensic reasoning, of empirical reasoning and whatever, are exactly the ones which are not being developed. The notion of debate and and how you prove an argument and how you properly prove an argument and so on. I suppose I have, unlike Hitchens, I still have, and there are moments when I have absolute pessimism. Absolute pessimism. I mean, reading the paper is usually a very on the other hand, in a funny way, I think we should end by talking about the transcendent. We began by talking about the false transcendence of this awful parody religious revival, this what I call religious heresies of the new left, of the Marxist left and whatever. I think we still have enough of this country, of that sense of place, of extraordinary buildings, of an interwoven historical culture. I hope for that. I mean, the thing that I suppose has influenced me most in thinking about all of this have been the work of people like T.S. Eliot, the Four Quartets, that extraordinary little gidding, the one which is History is Now in England. And I think history can, and the continued huge popular fascination with it, good, bad and indifferent, I think history in England in particular is a form of transcendence. I think it is our real, in the proper sense of transcendence. It is both the grounding and the destination. And I'm sorry to end in equally muddied, equally mysterious terms as I've been denouncing on behalf of our opponents, but that standing in a quiet country church, in the silence, and yet you hear bizarrely the noise of the past. And that's what Eliot's invoking. Those feet which have trodden there, those deeds which have been done there. And here, in the heart of this city, in the heart of Westminster, there's another kind of transcendence. You go into the Abbey, despite what the clergy of the Abbey have sort of done. You go into St. Paul's, where the attack has been much more radical. And you still feel it. And that, as much as words, as much as anything we can do, is where there might be hope.
There may yet be hope for a British restoration. Well, Dr. David Starkey, it's been a privilege to sit down with you and to discuss all these matters. Evan, thanks as ever. You've been watching Deprogrammed. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we shall see you on the next one.